Good day, viewers. Welcome to Afri's Concept TV. Gagam. Emeifele in another trouble as Tinubu's government shock him with 20 fresh charges. Emeifele has really entered the he has really entered into the lion's den because Tinubu is not giving up on him anytime soon. Anytime soon, he ain't giving up. So please, stick with me while we go into the detail. The suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), Godwin Emeifele, could appear in court to answer for fresh 20 charges filed against him by President Bola Tinubu's administration. It could be recalled that Emeifele reportedly spearheaded the Naira redesign policy that led to political tension ahead of the February 25 presidential election and also subjected many Nigerians to untold hardship, was suspended by Tinubu, who emerged as the president-elect. And he was subsequently arrested by the Department of State Services (DSS), who charged him with 2 counts of illegal possession of firearms and ammunition. He was recently arraigned at the Federal High Court sitting in Ikoyi, Lagos, before the vacation judge, Justice Nicholas Oweibo, after over 6 weeks of his arrest and detention. However, he was rearrested at the court premises, and the latest report stated that he has been charged with fresh 20 charges as the federal government withdrew the illegal possession of firearms case it filed against him earlier. Speaking on the development, the Director of Public Prosecutions at the Federal Ministry of Justice, Mohammed Bakodo Abubakar, told Justice Nicholas Oweibo that the application followed the result of further investigations. According to Justice Abubakar, the fresh charges with 20 counts were filed at the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) High Court, explaining that one of the counts accuses Emeifele of conferring unlawful advantages. Meanwhile, it could be recalled that many prominent Nigerians have condemned the continuous detention of the suspended CBN governor, particularly following the order of the Federal High Court that granted him bail in the sum of 20 million naira with one surety in like sum. The DSS and the federal government were criticized for failing to comply with the directive of the court, claiming that detaining Emeifele is against the constitution of the country. However, the Secret Security, through its spokesman, Peter Afunanya, said the DSS did not break any law with the manner it had handled Emeifele's case. For emphasis, the DSS has not broken any law in handling the Emeifele's case, despite efforts by some elements to skew the narratives to the contrary. You see this Emeifele's case, the matter go long. The matter go long because personally, what this man made us see, what he made us see. Now, okay, let's even remove Nigerians aside. Let's pretend as if when there was no naira, we had naira. Even though we did not have naira, we had money in our accounts, but there was no money. Like, you literally would use money to buy money. That is like one major thing, amongst others. So, when the news broke out that Emeifele was arrested, like, they arrested him in the middle of the night for you to know how strategic his arrest was. For you to catch, there's this saying, if you're a thief, I'm an arm robber. And for you to catch a thief, you need to behave like one. Because he knew for sure that Emeifele wouldn't be around if they just walk in during the day to, say we need you in our station, blah blah blah. They made sure the arrest was in the middle of the night, and it was even a helicopter. See first class treatment. Because what that man used our eyes to see in this country regarding the currency, the redesign, and all of that. You have not produced enough naira as at February, March. You have not produced enough naira, but you said that okay, oh, all these old notes must go within a period of how many days? Like, thank God for um ex-president Muhammadu Buhari that later came to say okay, um 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 it was being adjourned to further date and all of that. But even Tinubu at a point was saying it that the old note still continues because he was so sure he was going to become the president. He was saying it, the Emilokon king. He kept saying it that the old note will still be intact, and I think he told Emeifele that period that he should extend it to December, but Emeifele turned deaf ears. Recently, I think since 2 weeks ago now, all the old notes, they are being, when you go to the bank with an old note, like you just deposit old notes, the bank doesn't give old notes again because they are trying to eradicate all old notes. So now they are processing new notes more. New notes are coming out of the ATM machines in Lagos, and I believe in other states, because by December the old notes will no longer be in existence. The old notes will no longer be Nigerian's currency. So they started in the month of August, which I feel is like a great thing to do. Now, this of course required planning in advance and taking the right step. So now there is naira in circulation, and nobody seemed to notice that the old notes are no longer valuable like before. Like it's getting to a point that the old note will be totally outdated. So please, viewers, if you have old notes that you kept under your rug or in your locker or your safe, if you have old notes that you kept somewhere, please go and bring them out, because by December it will no longer be of use, except of course you want to keep it for for future purpose, like you want to show your kids, your grandkids and all of that. So now, Emeifele, your you really need to like get the best lawyers at this junction, because it doesn't look like they are ready to leave him anytime soon, even though when they gave him the 20 million naira bill, that and people were like, okay, the court has already made a decision. The DSS said you are going nowhere, you need to pay for all your sins, you need to pay, you need to face the law, which at the end of the day, it's not like the DSS created a crime or something. No. So let's just keep hoping that he gets what he deserves. I hope at the end of the day the court will not do mago. But I really believe Tinubu in this case, in this particular case. I believe Tinubu will make him see Tinubu will really make him see something. Like, he will regret taking Nigerians for granted and not putting us at heart in his decision. Till then, please do not forget to share your thoughts in our comment section, like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also click the bell notification link so you would